All right. Hello, welcome to Masks. I'm Michael, pronouns he, him, and I'll be GMing tonight if everyone else wants to introduce themselves.
I'm a friendly bear. Just kidding, it's me, Nessa. She, her. I play Marrow, who was also she, her, and is like a Spider Man, but if he was Akira.
I'm Sarah, she, her. I am playing Zaylin, they, them. Um, I don't have anything today. For some reason. They're like an alien, but they're not. And yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm Ibra, he, him, him. I play Billy slash Jester. He's like Nightcrawler, but like not as sexy, I guess. I don't know. Nightcrawler's got that thing where people like to call it fuzzy, and apparently that's a turn on. I don't get it, but hats off to y'all.
Everyone loves Nightcrawler.
No comment.
It's the hands,
Anyways, hi. Anyway, hi, I'm Mo.
And the feet. Don't forget the feet.
They she pronouns. I am playing Isadora Reyes, aka Obsidian. She is like the good version of Red Hood, right? That's it. Yeah, that one.
Hi, I'm Steve. I play Johnny Styles. He, him, for both of us.
All right. Do you want to go over what happened last time?
So much.
I don't have the highly detailed notes, but a quick run through. Lots of planning. We all got together because we were like, we gotta handle these. I was about to say elementals problem. Technically, it was an elementals problem. I'm completely blanking on their name. I was about to say origins, and that's definitely wrong.
Omegas.
The Omegas. We were like, we got to handle this Omegas problem. And, we got the entire group together, which was us plus Nova, Blink, Lady Faust, and I think that was it. Jester.
Reflex.
Oh, and Reflex, sorry. And Jester had an amazing idea for dealing with mages because mages is a mage or, magic or is magic real? Michael, is magic real in this? Okay, magic is real. That's insane to think about. Why do any of us do anything with our superpowers when we could become wizards?
Not everybody can be a wizard.
That's true. I guess
I
if I
don't
was
care what
Spider-Man,
they told you in school. You can't be everything.
Yeah. Imagine being Spider-Man and being like, why don't we learn in school that Doctor Strange is a real person and shit? But like magic's real. Like, why are we bothering with, all this other shit? Why are we bioengineering spiders? There's magic. The government should invest in this. But
Your Spider-Man manifesto.
I don't know why I bother being able to fly and shoot flames and make bone things. I could have learned magic. This sucks.
I mean, there's lots of things magic can do that your bone flames and fire and flying can't solve. I can't put a curse on someone. But
I mean, you can. It's just don't know how effective it would be.
It's true.
Curse of stab.
But Jester figures out a very funny because they're a wizard and they can't really be like, I'm teleported. Woohoo! That it's like it takes a minute. Decides to teleport mages. We concoct an elaborate plan that works for once, and we teleport mages to Hawaii. But with our luck, it then doesn't work. We then take everyone, including the adults, to go jump Snowstorm and Black Hole guy. Hang on.
Black hole
Red dwarf.
guy.
Red Dwarf. Yes, you said it. Thank you. You both remind me. Red Dwarf and their mystery guest, who ended up being Taylor Swift, Cygnus, who was Taylor Swift, but with bird wings. Why she was doing this and not just continuing her illustrious pop career, beyond me. But we all do some fucked up shit sometimes. Obviously, we then proceed to jump their asses, which is going pretty well for, actually, I think literally like 1 solid minute. And then May just manages to show back up and stab Jester, and they take it out to the front lawn, and then the rest of us are trying to beat ass in the basement with the three that I just mentioned. And it goes okay for like another minute. Granted, with the knowledge that Jester may or may not be okay outside, Jester teleports Magus to space, and then Magus gets back really fast. And then
I thought it was Hawaii, not space.
Hmm?
I thought originally
the first one was Hawaii, and then the second one was space. Mid
and
fight.
then Hawaii got the patch from Jester, so was able to use that to
get there very fast.
Yeah.
To teleport back.
And then from space had their partner Snowstorms. I guess engagement ring, or were they secretly married this whole time?
No, they've been married.
Okay, we've used the word. I guess we kept using the word partner, and I just assumed that they were boyfriends. But they are married, and so they teleported down using the wedding ring, and continued to beat our collective asses, and then teleported away together. And I told Sarah this earlier, but I kind of was like, there's kind of Johnny, Zaylin, Magus, Snowstorm like parallels. Not that many, but there's like 2, and I'm like, there's something here. There's something here. But that's all you missed last time. Mostly.
You forgot one thing.
Yes.
Nova.
Nova was.
Nova is dying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nova's critical right now. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So Johnny had some.
I've done a lot of this. I'm trying to remember why Nova was going Nova with that.
Because initially Snowstorm broke out of the molten prison that
Dangerously
Zaylin and I
injured.
created, and then Zaylin had an accident with their powers and like blasted everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so we kind of pick up right where we left off. Nova is in a bad way.
And I think we should start with Johnny, because Steve, even at last session, was like, I have an idea.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's gonna like the idea, but
I
well.
hate those.
Johnny, as they teleport away and sees Nova, is just going to look at Jester, get Dr. Friction on the line, find out where they are. Issa, get Nova to a hospital, then come to us.
I wondered if anybody was going to realize
that's
that.
my plan anyways, and Issa was already running to her.
Like, you teleport.
I think Johnny's saying that. She's like, I'm only doing it in day hall and like running and like grabbing.
I feel like those roles should be switched, considering one person can instantly get someone somewhere else.
I have a teleport button.
Oh, you're right. You have a teleport button. I forget about
that.
It's a
was
belt, right?
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out where they are. We got to stop this now. Yeah, get ready to fight. As soon as they are, get us there.
Yeah, so anyways, like I said, like as soon as Obsidian saw like Nova on the ground bleeding, this fight's fucking done, like for them. Like they're running over, grabbing Nova, and using the teleport button to get them out to the hospital.
Okay. That won't be hard to do. Yeah, you get Nova to the hospital, and basically once they see a superhero come in bloody or something, or a supervillain come in bloody, they kind of go to work immediately.
Yeah. And I think just gonna stand there for a second and like shocked, like how did this go so poorly so fast? We had a plan. And once they get Nova wheeled off back to the back, I think Obsidian's just still standing there and just like, okay, all right, okay. And we'll just head back.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the meantime, while that's
Nova
happening,
and very quickly do that. While that's happening,
Hey, Dr. Friction.
this is
We need to
Elemental's
find-
actual. How can I help you?
Okay, we got to talk about that. But later, we need to find some folks. Did you you notice in all that movement where 2 of the people who were here are now gone?
Yeah, it looks like they've returned to their home.
Oh, like they're where they live?
Yeah, it's not very far from where you're at.
All right, cool. Hey, they went home.
Get the address and get us there.
Yeah, he gives you the address.
Tell him to suit up and get his ass there.
Dr. Friction, you're needed in the field?
Finally.
And I'm looking around like desperately, like, is this a good idea?
Obsidian's not there.
Not there.
Is anyone who's not Johnny gonna tell me if this is a good idea or not?
I'm gonna look to Jester and be like, he was the first supervillain we ever fought, so like technically.
Hey,
I'm
but
I'm
he's
just
really
gonna-
good. He's really good at guy in the chair.
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna-
actually no, Jester, tell him to stay there. What if they teleport again?
He can get it on his phone. He's smart.
Uh,
We lost
Yeah.
Nova, and we don't know when Obsidian's coming back. We need help. Let's go.
okay.
All right, Dr. Friction, meet us there as soon as you can.
I'm on my way.
Make sure,
Yeah,
make
so
sure you
actually-
use your fast pass for the bus so you get your points.
Yeah, they're actually not terribly far from from where you're at, because Magus' teleportation, if it's kind of done like that quickly, is not got a huge range on it, and had to go to someplace they sort of know. Yeah, they live up on the top floor of a building about 4 blocks away.
Let's go.
Okay, Obsidian, you probably pop back around this time.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, she's in good hands. And I'm gonna
We
look
gotta
up to see, is Cygnus still out there, or is she already long gone?
Cygnus is wait, so I think Demero, did you have Cygnus? Or
I had her in my dangerous web, my bone web, if you
I thought she
will.
flew up.
oh
Did you
yeah,
catch her?
yeah, I think she did end up flying away. Like, but she's
Yeah.
I mean she's just about out. She was wounded pretty badly.
Okay.
So she
yeah.
said, "Fuck this," and flew and fled.
Okay.
Finally, Taylor Swift got the fuck out of here.
Gonna shake it off, shake it off.
No.
My favorite song from Taylor Swift. As far as I know, it's the best one she's made.
Potentially, yes. Michael, by the way, I would like to use I think maybe for the first time ever, my game face move,
Mhm.
which is if I commit myself to defeat a terrible enemy, I can mark a condition and place and take +1 ongoing in all rolls in direct pursuit of this, which I'm going to pursue. My goal is to beat fucking Snowstorm as much as possible.
I also have a question.
Yes.
Bringing Nova to the hospital at this time, would she be considered a teammate or just someone we're helping?
We'll say teammate. You all got together to help with.
I completed a drive then,
Okay.
saved a teammate's life.
Nice.
Nice. Hey.
To be mean, we don't know if their life is saved yet.
Okay, well-
I think really. Do you ever save anyone's life entirely? I think like
What is a life, honestly?
Yeah.
Like,
oh no,
So
they're
what
gonna
are-
die in 70 years. So should that
What are your
count?
other drives?
my last one I need to complete before I finish this round is tell someone your true feelings for them.
Well,
Oh, you might get that opportunity.
just as a reminder, I also have drives.
Cameras is on the way. If you want an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
I think Gamers knows.
Yeah, that one's like a given.
It never helps to be told again. I suppose it should be someone you care about, not just someone on the street. Like, you look like a pain in the ass.
To be fair, Gamers is not just someone on the street. The hatred that some of us have for him is deeper and stronger than some of the loves we will ever feel in our entire lives. My 3 ones are outperform an adult hero, save a teammate's life, drive a fantastic vehicle, and reject someone who tells you shouldn't be here.
Would outperforming an adult hero
You technically-
when they're in the hospital
Yeah.
and you're still standing count?
I mean, I also did keep what's-her-face trapped for a while.
And yeah, she was like she had to flee, so that would count as well.
Alrighty. Well, there's one.
All right,
Good.
I am very injured.
Ooh.
all right.
I
Jester,
am very injured.
are you teleporting everybody?
I'm teleporting everybody straight to their apartment.
All right.
Right.
So,
Did y'all tell me the plan, or you just like grab us?
grab a hold.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to we're gonna go beat them up at their house.
Okay, good. And like crack her knuckles, and like she'll like grab, like hold on to someone.
all right, Jester, go ahead and make unleash your powers, probably to see like how much of the drop you can get on them.
Okay, cool. Continuing my trend of not using physical dice because they're over there.
You can use them if you
Um,
grab them. And use them.
I'm moving, and I literally was like, wait a minute, I have 2d6 in those pants pocket from yesterday.
So that was unleashing my power. So that's plus. Is that freak or
Freak.
freak? That's only a 5.
Can I do something?
Yes.
Can you teleport from within the teleport?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you need to like I see like a map of the apartment or whatever, like before you land, like, hey, you need to land over here. This is where we need to go.
What? I wasn't looking.
And I'm gonna say won't let you down, which is when you help a teammate, you can spend 2 out of the team pool to add +2 to their roll.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I can get you to a 7.
That's why Issa's leader.
Wow.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, so I shouldn't land us inside the. Oh, okay, I see. Because that's like a courtyard. That would be just a drop.
Yeah, we
I
need
thi-
we need to be like on the roof so we can like land quietly and like get in position.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that puts us to 2 team left because I used 1 selfishly and we had 5, so that was 2. We have 2 remaining.
All right.
Yes.
So yeah, Jester, go ahead, take a condition
Cool.
because it'll get you up to the 7. And you said you want to appear on the roof above it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so we can like get the drop on them. Literally.
Okay. Yes. As you get there, you do hear, you're, and you just hear. Make sure like. I'm going as fast as I can as I get the things that we need. We're going. You can hear them like running places. You hear sounds like a slap of like a laptop thing being like put shut and some things being shoved into bags.
All right. Go down now. We need to catch them before they can jump off and do another thing. So I think we need to separate the 2 of them.
Definitely.
So, I know Mero and Johnny, I both have a thing for snowstorms, so you're more than welcome to. The other 3, we can go for Magnus and basically try to hold them down.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Break. And with that, Issa just like sort of like jumps in, like does like a kick into the window and like like a roll.
Mm-hmm.
And like if she sees where Magnus is, we'll just like go and like try to pounce and like hold down.
Yeah, you kind of look and make it's got like a couple laptops he's throwing into a thing, and then also grabbing like basically like a bunch of like nightstand kind of stuff. He's got like a bag and he's putting it in there. Like right as he turns and you are on your way. What are you doing?
I'm basically just running and like just straight up jump kicking them into the wall so like they obviously stop what they're doing.
All right, make your directly engage.
Oh gosh, okay. Come here, dice. Be kind to me today. That's all I ask from you. And it's a +3 because it's danger. 9, 12.
All right.
I'm honestly gonna create opportunity for my allies and actually no, I'm going to impress, surprise or frightened, and avoid blows.
Okay, yeah. So basically, doesn't even have a chance to kind of go back as you hear a bit of a crunch. You said it was like a kick.
Yeah,
like
just straight up like kick to the chest.
Yeah, as he just goes, you hear like maybe possibly a rib snap. And his sort of the villain move he's doing here with the Afraid, he actually starts scurrying backwards like into a bathroom. He's clearly from the other hits and such and the stress of teleporting previously, like he's clearly in a bit of a bad way right now. You hear from like the back bedroom, the fuck. And you have created. There's enough of an opportunity as Snowstorm kind of takes a look, but sees Vegas first, like going in that way. You now have a distracted Snowstorm.
Whoever's next.
Can I just rocket in and just kind of like using my flames to burst myself up like double uppercut Snowstorm?
Yeah, go ahead. Directly engage. Roll plus danger.
I'm gonna use my fight the good fight. I just can't impress, surprise, or frighten, and I can use savior instead.
Nice.
And that is going to be an 8. Oh, wait a minute. Directly engaged. Do I have negatives to that?
Is danger?
Are you afraid?
Yes, I am. That is going to be a 6.
Anybody helping?
Anybody want to
Um,
give help
I
me
did.
out?
I did what I could.
I could give some help. I could give some help.
Okay.
Can I just like create like a secondary like illusionary Johnny to like come in from like a different angle?
Yeah. So as he starts to kind of come in, then a moment later he's a bit distracted. You go ahead and use that team, so that will take it up to a 7. You get to pick one.
I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies, even though I know I'm going to get hit back.
Okay. So when like you just like bash into him like all on fire.
Basically what I'm doing is I'm coming like full rocket mode, like landing and then just double uppercutting him.
Okay. So as he kind of heads back, almost out of like instinct. Just basically this huge ice like spike kind of forms sort of around him, and it just pushes. It doesn't do any damage to you, but it sort of pushes you out. But right now, because he created that spike almost a shield around himself as well, you currently have Snowstorm, who's been hit a couple times now, is semi-trapped in the little shell he's partly created that he's not completely protected in.
Okay.
You have created you've created that moment, and also get in that back hallway. So who else is taking that opportunity to try to lay on some hurt?
Do I take a condition for that?
No, it literally just pushes you. Like you don't take any damage. It doesn't do any condition. It
Okay.
just pushes you out.
Okay.
Using one of his powers essentially.
Nessa time or Marrow time, really. As he's in this little shell, I would like to kind of jump up and go to punch, and I feel like he'd be like, "I'm in my shell. What are you gonna do about it?" And then kind of just like spike out and kind of like whop.
Okay. Once again, it's like you're also directly engaging, plus danger.
And I have +1 ongoing, so that's a 9. Sorry. I would like to. Honestly, I think. Sorry, guys. I would like to resist or avoid their blows.
Okay.
That's fine.
Guys, just you kind of come forward. You said you're describe how you're doing that again?
I think kind of like the fist hits the outside barrier, and you're kind of like, what the fuck did you think you were gonna do? And then kind of like a thin bone spike kind of like spurts out and kind of like maybe nicks him, but doesn't really do that much damage as Marrow jumps back because she knows like punching is not her strongest suit.
Okay, yeah. So and as it kind of hits, he's like it kind of shatters around him. The little shield he had sort of put. He's just sort of desperate. You see him go like this, and suddenly, like you hear like some little mini explosions as you see right now from the sinking from the shower. Like water just starts cascading. It looks like he's actually burst several of the pipes, and there's kind of other damage and such being done here.
Can I
yeah.
Can I load my burns?
Yeah.
All right.
They're doing this one again. He's down to his last couple.
That puts me at 8 plus I think 5. 1 second. Yeah, 5. So that puts me at 13. So I get 3 burns to spend. Is the water a threat to us?
It could eventually become a threat because it's like he basically just burst a whole bunch of pipes like all around this area, which is going to cause some structural damage.
Can I put a shield around us?
Yeah, like in the room itself.
Yeah, like basically shielding us from any damage that might. I don't know if we want to shield us in with him or what, but I just want to like if the damage of the apartment.
The thing is that it'll be damage to the apartment and to the structure, which I mean there's a possibility of if there's some damage stuff collapsing, like not right this second.
Oh no, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea. Magus is in the bedroom, right?
Bathroom. Now very
Bathroom.
wet.
Okay. I want to spend 2 burns, one to move to a place, one to move back. And I want to clear a condition too when I do this, because I'm not talking to the team, is that I'm taking a foolish action. I think that's what I have to get rid of. Give me a second.
What's the foolish action?
I can do this thing called move, where I can just like basically it's teleporting, but it's like a one-time thing, and like I spend 1 burn to move and go to a place, and 1 burn to come back. I want to jump to the bathroom, grab Magus by the throat, like this, like hold him in place, and jump back with them, and just be like, and basically like, if you do anything, I will snap their neck.
Okay.
And this is me taking a foolhardy action without talking to the team.
Yeah, so just a moment you got Magus is most of the fights sort of out of him right now. This guy's go wide. It's a snowstorm.
I mean, this is what I said. You either stop this right now, or I will hurt them.
And Snowstorm is just sort of like looking there for a bit before he just sort of falls to his knees. Because you hurt him, and I will kill everybody you love.
Them.
But he's not powering up or anything. He's like the frost and such around him.
But
like,
you have to
stops.
stop. You have to stop now.
So he's dropped to his knees and just.
I teleport over to Snowstorm and hit him in the back of the head.
Are you trying to knock him out?
Yeah, I'm just trying to knock him out with a chair.
Funny how hard it is to actually knock somebody out
with the chair.
I mean, the fight's out of him, but he's got a lot of water. He could do something weird.
And I turn to Magus.
Magus is like, when he sees that happens, Magus kind of tries to struggle, but he's not really.
We can hurt him harder when he's down like this. You stop too.
We can hurt him hard.
And he just kind of goes limp.
Okay. And I kind of release, and I'm like, Obsidian, can you take hold of them?
And I think as y'all were like doing that, I think they were like watching, because they like looked at like, yeah, someone get them the computers. They were trying to pack before like I got here. And well, basically, yeah, we'll actually put them in like in an armband. And do you think Obsidian has like, I don't want to say magical manacles, but like at least maybe handcuffs or like zip cords? Or
you probably picked up. We'll say you picked up some stuff, because they actually are power. There are power cuffs that they can use to take in superpower people. You definitely would have picked some up before coming to this, because otherwise.
Just FYI, guys, there's a thunderstorm happening right now. So if I go still suddenly, it's because my power went out. So,
or is it because you don't want to be seen by the thunderstorm? Does it see you through movements?
What, is the thunderstorm a raptor? So yeah, Obsidian's gonna slap depowering manacles on Magus, and just like set them off the side, and eventually just grab Snowstorm and start dragging their unconscious body out as well, and like slap the manacles on them.
I collapse to the floor as soon as I let go of Magus.
What a call, Trish.
Yeah.
Hey, we got him.
You just hear. Got who?
What?
You just said him. That could be a number of people.
We got Snowstorm and Magus.
And possibly Red Dwarf.
And possibly Wet. Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Wait, where are you at? Where are you at?
Their house.
I need a team! Get a team ready. Where? Snowstorm's place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then just you hear like
it's their shared apartment, right?
Well, Snowstorm and Magus live together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you just hear like, okay, I'm sending a location, and she's kind of calling off to somebody else. All right, you've got Magus, Red Dwarf, and Snowstorm.
Waiting on an update on Red Dwarf. We don't know how Red Dwarf went actually yet.
Okay.
but we got at least 2.
What do we got on that destruction? Who is seen? Wait, what can you? Wait, let me see that. What the fuck can you tell me about Reflex working with Lady Faust?
Listen, it's a complicated relationship, and I don't really like to delve into the interpersonal things that are going on with my elders, so I'm not going to answer that question.
I'm also getting reports of Nova in the hospital, and Blink is with Lady Faust and Reflex. We have a lot to talk about when I get there.
Maybe. Anyways, we got our guy coming here to do computer stuff. Don't worry, we'll handle that in-house.
And then just like stick up the side of the building, and then you just like some of you see this just figure just go, whoosh, and then it goes like very quickly just goes boom, like up past the balcony, and then a moment later just sort of lands and slides a little bit. It's like, beware, Dr. Friction.
As soon as I see Dr. Friction, I'm like, the fuck you doing here? And I'm gonna like run at them.
Whoa, hold on.
I came to help.
Can I get in the way?
And unless you're grabbing her, she's gonna like do like one of those like black widows who like crawl up, legs around the neck, and sort of like throws situations.
Oh no, you're gonna have to throw me like that.
Yeah, what? How can I challenge that?
Yeah, I would say on this one, it sounds like Mo, if you want to roll for Unleash Your Powers, to essentially like get Jester out of the way.
Yeah,
I'm trying to help poor gamers.
Dr. Friction, please get out of the way.
Would you call me here, buddy?
That's an 11.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. That like, where do you deposit Jester?
I just push this to the side. And like I'm gonna like have like Dr. Friction like on a leg, like his head between her legs, like just sort of like doing like one of those like what's it called, like a 4,
yeah,
the 4 lock sort of things. Like, why are you here? Are you working with them?
No, I was called to help you. I'm like
it tightens a little bit.
I was told
that's our guy in the chair. That's our guy in the chair.
Guy in the chair.
Trying to tap out. He goes,
guy in the
Jester
chair.
told me.
I called him.
Why'd you call him?
To help.
Dr. Friction. And I was here
I'm
to
not
help.
talking to you.
Dr. Friction kind of was critical to this whole op.
And y'all did this without talking to me?
I didn't do anything.
You weren't there.
I don't give a shit if I wasn't there. I'm still part of this team, aren't I?
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him.
I'm gonna.
I'm
don't
not
know.
using my friction powers on you right now, but it could make this difficult.
Why aren't you use your friction powers?
I'm just gonna go try to like put my hands in between Gammer's neck and Issa's hands.
It's not her hands to her thighs.
Her thighs.
Her thighs. It'd just be like the most awkward thing I could possibly do.
Just try.
You gotta slap her hands away and just like let go. She's like, fine, if you want him on the team, have him on the team. If that's how y'all feel. Because y'all obviously can't talk to me about these things. We just had to put Nova in the fucking hospital, okay? And y'all not still communicating with me about any of this? At all? Who the fuck am I to y'all then? Huh? And then without that, she's just gonna turn and walk off. Like, just jump off the balcony and like do superhero pose on the ground and just like run off.
No, it's happening again.
Oh, that could have went better.
You hear helicopters on their way.
Well, Johnny, it looks like you're taking point on this one.
Oh, okay.
I could take point if Johnny doesn't want to.
No, I'm good with cameras.
I mean, that is the old way. The Issa in the sheets, Johnny in the streets.
Hey,
why did we?
What?
That was the old
Wait,
way I
hold
used to
on.
refer to it, because Johnny used to officially be our leader, but Issa would kind of run the show behind the scenes.
Why would it?
So much. Why did
That's
she,
so
why can't
fucking
she,
wild.
Why can't
I would have
she-
reversed it.
It may be reversed in the schedule. I don't remember how I said it.
No, because remember she never liked being in front of the camera, so
Yeah, that's true. Because like we used to do a lot more press shit, and Johnny's good at that.
And what was
We
Zaylen
sold
was
the
saying
sheets,
something while that was
Johnny.
going on?
What was Zaylen saying?
Sarah was Zaylen saying?
Why when Gammers keeps helping us, why can't they just admit that he helps us? I'm sorry, I think I have a concussion.
I'm pretty sure you have a concussion, Zaylen. Do you want to go to a hospital or space
I don't know.
people?
I wanna lie down, to be honest.
I don't think you're supposed to do that with those.
I think it's okay. If you want to like go back someplace, I could take you someplace because like
Yeah, if you want to get Zaylen back to the safe house, I'm sure Marrow and I can handle this.
At which point
Yeah.
a portal appears, and you see like Lady Faust comes through with Red Dwarf kind of floating in the air next to her, and then Reflex and then Blink make their way in, just looking around the apartment, just like, all right.
Yeah, we
Go
were
team.
kind of mad about them getting away. Also, real quick, Lady Faust, do you have diplomatic immunity anywhere, or like is there like a first strike rule or like a switching sides rule or something? Because we called Trish in, and Trish seemed kind of sorry. I guess I should also address Blink and Nova about this. Trish seemed kind of upset. We didn't tell her anything, but she was like, "Do you know anything about?" Also, Jester, I'm assuming I maybe overheard you and Trish.
At
Or is
which
it
point
not?
Reflex just turns to Lady Faust, and then Lady Faust just goes, "I'll be leaving. This was very interesting."
Okay. You know, we have some team members absent if you want me to illusion you as one of them. If you just want to like stand in
She
here.
just
I don't know if
starts
that's
one of
something
those
you
Doctor
need.
Strange, and then she just sort of fades.
Thank you. You were so
Gotta
helpful.
get that stone from Issa.
And
Gotta
yeah,
get that stone.
I don't think Obsidian has the stone anymore.
she does still.
Oh,
She does.
yeah, Reflex kind of walks over, looks at Snowstorm, and goes, "What the hell did you do to Snowstorm?"
Kicked his ass.
We hit him a lot
I'll be
in the head.
show you some way to knock someone out without bashing their part of their head in. Yeah, he'll be okay. It's gonna be rough for a while. And make just double checks to make sure that the powered cuffs are on.
Where's Red Dwarf at?
Oh, Red
Oh,
Dwarf
he's
is currently
floating.
still floating, kind of in the air. Has
Okay.
been captured and's got also cuffs on. It wasn't easy, but we managed to just finally get that fucker down.
All told, good mission.
Good mission.
Only one we didn't get was Cygnus.
Well, I think Cygnus was kind of a casualty here. I don't think they're going to be a problem anymore.
Yeah.
They-
It's just unfortunate they keep dating Racist McRacist face. It's really gonna hurt their next album sales.
I mean, you'd be surprised in this country.
You would be surprised in this country.
Well, actually,
she's now
you
doing
would-
Jason Aldean.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is gonna date this episode. You wouldn't be surprised in this country.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I don't know if that's her core. That's kind of like her side audience, you know, like
Yeah, that's
her
true.
core is more like surreptitious secret racists, not like open racist, you know?
That's true. Zaylen, you doing okay? Oh God, Zaylen passed out.
It was unconscious standing.
Do you all stay for like when Trish shows up?
Yeah, unless anyone wants to leave, then I would take them wherever they want to go. Can I illusion an Issa just to make it look like we're a united team?
Obsidian.
Yeah, can I illusion an Obsidian?
You could, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna illusion an Obsidian kind of skulking in the corner. If the room still has corners that are standing.
Yep. A little bit later.
I'm gonna grab Zaylen and be like, Zaylen, I don't have the ability to teleport, and I know you don't have like bones or like a human physiology that I would be well acquainted with, but if you think you have a concussion, my aunt is really good at dealing with this shit. Like I used to get hurt all the time. We can just like take an Uber or something and go home.
Sounds great, Henry. That sounds fantastic.
All right. I'm gonna wave to Johnny and just be like point and then be like, and then just like go downstairs and get a lift.
Okay.
Sorry.
That caught me by surprise. Do you not have bones?
I mean,
Originally, I remember you did not have bones. That was your character description, was that you'd never eaten food before and you had like a jelly physiology in like episode 1.
What? Oh God.
You were like, hot dogs. I don't need to eat. You ate ball bearings in our first episode, remember? We kept
We're
feeding
gonna
you.
revisit this.
We kept feeding you.
I think Johnny just kind of like nods at Marrow and is like, just get them home safe. I'll be there shortly.
So, Mara, are you a boned person?
I got lots of bones in me.
Not Mara, sorry. It's Zaylin. Are you a bone person?
I love the idea. I love the idea of Zaylin not having bones. I love it so much.
That's good because past you also love that idea.
I want Marrow to have like a bone sense, and when Marrow looks at Zaylin, it's just like a dead spot of like, there's no bones. I've never seen something.
It's like the Predator. It's just like everything's like, and there's just this like
God.
looks the same color as the background, but just slightly off. It's like.
It's like when Magneto got thrown into conniptions by a wooden gun, and like, why can't I move it?
I'm impressed by the idea of a wooden gun. Did they spray paint it metal?
Yeah, just a wooden gun spray painted metal, and it drove Magneto mad, and he started foaming at the mouth trying to move it.
If I was Magneto, I would also be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
My powers don't work. Anyway, so that'll just leave Johnny and Jester there for when Trish gets there.
Yep.
Along with the other.
Does Jester create an illusion of obsidian?
Yeah, there's an illusion of obsidian in the corner.
I think Johnny's gonna be like, I don't. If there's video or something, Obsidian's gonna be pissed. Let's not do that. I mean, the other two aren't here, and I think we've pissed Obsidian off enough.
The real question is, are you going to let Dr. Friction be in any fucking photos?
I think we already got him set. I think Dr. Friction we set to looking at those computers.
Yeah, Dr. Friction hacking those laptops or whatever the fuck.
I'm on it. I also think
Dr.
you should do nothing that pisses off Obsidian anymore.
Okay,
did any of you
between the two of you, Dr. Friction, you get a vote on the team, so I'm outvoted.
Dr. Friction,
I get a vote?
Don't talk.
As of now, you just got one, so
all right.
Keep it up.
Voting privileges.
I'll drop the illusion of Obsidian.
Oh, God.
And we'll come back to you in a moment. Obsidian, are you going anywhere in particular?
I think just because she doesn't know where else to go to or any talk to anyone else, I think she's going to go back to the hospital and just sit in the waiting room for Nova.
Okay.
Just sort of like still in full uniform, goggles on, just defeated. Sitting there slumped over.
Okay. Yeah, you go there, kind of sit there. So there's a bunch of people that sort of like see you come in like in uniform. Like anytime a super comes into the hospital, people are always a little. This could go one of a couple ways, but they give you a little bit of like leeway there, a little bit of space. And after like about 15 minutes, you kind of hear some steps coming towards you, and then kind of close by. There's a doctor sits next to you. Goes, You came in with Nova?
Yeah. How is she?
Getting Nova prep for surgery right now. We had to have it at some of the specials unit there. Nova's hurt, but I think we'll heal fine. I mean, like, I think most of your lot heals a lot faster than other people. Nova's been in here with worse, that's for certain.
Yeah, a bunch of other folks heal a lot faster.
We're apparently supposed to expect a few others in, and we're supposed to make sure that they're kept separate from Nova. We don't know the full details yet, but
That sounds about right.
Can I get you something?
No, I'm good. Thank you. And she's gonna reach over and just give like the doctor just arm just a little bit of a squeeze and just stand up and like, I'm gonna go for a walk, but here and passes like her burner phone number. Like, if there's anything that pops up, please keep me informed.
She just goes, "You did the right thing. You got her here in time." And unless you want to try to resist it, shift your savior up and your freak down.
I'll take it at this point. 2 -1 to freak, +2 to savior. Yeah, boy.
Okay.
And with that, she's gonna just probably just walk outside the hospital and just go in a direction.
Pick away and go.
Yeah.
Trish, like the helicopter appears outside, and Trish comes down off of a ladder, and a couple of the flying suits are on their way up too. And she just walks in and goes, "The hell happened in here?"
Hero work.
We kind of apprehended Snowstorm and Megas.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, "Yeah, I'm also gonna need a construction crew or something on site." It looks what happened to the you can actually see like some of the walls, like the paint and such, bulging a bit. Water is starting to kind of come out of the electric sockets.
Yeah, that was Snowstorm.
Just point at Snowstorm. I don't even say anything.
All right, yeah, we had this building checked. Looks like pipes were burst in this area. We're gonna need a shit ton of work. Okay. Just all right. It kind of also reflects Red Dwarf, and then goes. Then turns to Johnny and Jester. Goes, "Anything I should know before I talk to them?"
Who said that?
Trish said to you two.
I mean, it was kind of our operation, so you might want to talk to us.
Oh, like talk to the people that we captured.
Oh no, she's talking to Reflex and Blink.
And then just a moment, she goes, "Because we got a lot. I got probably more to talk to them about first. What I might for you two is I think we need to know real quick. You can probably start moving families back to your homes now." These were the ones that put them in danger.
They were. We don't have proof yet, but we think they are still being paid by Jason.
She goes, "Let's say if you want to move, if you want to stay, you're allowed to stay at the safe house. But if you want to go back to your places, these are your biggest problems. We've been monitoring all of Jason's communications since."
Okay.
In less than strictly legal ways.
Don't love that. Don't love that surveillance state shit. Anyways, we got our guy over there. Dr. Friction, Trish, Dr. Friction.
I'm not a villain anymore. I'm working with the elementals.
He's sort of on a provisional basis. He
was allowed to go back to the high school.
Yeah, we brought him in for a consultation. He's very good with computers.
Right.
Yeah, he's kind of hears. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And then like Trish leaps across the room and slams it shut and goes, "I'm guessing most of what you saw in there was classified. You are not classified to see it. Understand?" Because I've already been beaten up by a strong woman today, so if you could not do that, I'd appreciate that.
Professor,
they kind of choked me pretty hard.
Professor Friction, you're thank you for all your help. You can go home now.
Okay.
Godspeed, Dr. Friction.
And
so are we good to go?
Yeah, we'll debrief you more fully later. Okay. We'll need to talk with Reflex now.
Yeah, Snowstorm got hit a lot in the head, so you probably want to get like an ice pack on that.
Yeah,
some CTE examination.
All right, and Carolyn, do you burst through the door like from the Uber or?
I mean, I feel like we got to. I don't break the door. I'm like, Mom, Mom.
There's just a moment where have you called Aunt Carolyn Mom before?
Yes, we had a big scene about it.
Oh, that's right. And Carolyn kind of like pops out quickly. What Oh, you see Zaylen?
Zaylin got hit in the head a lot, but also like they're from space, and like I don't know if this is like hospital worthy. They want to go to sleep. They shouldn't go to sleep, right?
Well, let me
But
check.
they're from space. What if you're supposed to go to sleep in space when you have a concussion?
And Zaylen, she kind of does that thing where it has the finger out, see if you can follow it. Does a couple of the other concussion test related stuff. How bad off do you think Zaylen is right now?
I think that that blast really took it out of him. And while I am down conditions at this point, I'm still damaged, which I think is just like really hit hard. So yeah, very much like wants to go to bed, wants to go to sleep, wants just to gel into a little ball.
Okay, and probably spend some time here soon, actually repairing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it seems like it should be okay to sleep if that's okay, if that's fine.
All right. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna start like, even though she said it's fine, I'm just gonna start bandaging Zaylin as they're like passing out, just like, shh, don't worry.
Thank you for helping me.
Do you
Really
have
nice.
blood?
I think I do. It's green.
Okay. I was like, there's fluid coming out of you, and I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably bad.
That might be wiper fluid.
Who's to say? But you rest up. You did very good today, Zaylin. I was useless.
I lean forward and I like hug Marrow, like, thank you.
I'm
You're nice.
I'm kind of awkward for a second, but then I hug back. I know we go off script, but I really feel like Issa shouldn't freak out every single time we get Gamers involved.
I'm involved so much. At this point, I think they're trying to push away the inevitable, you know?
That Gamers becomes part of the team?
No, I just think that, like, we have to recognize that his help is useful. And I know they don't like him, but we have to accept the fact that he's useful.
And none of us can learn hacking overnight, as far as I'm aware.
And we lost Ivy. And Ivy was the person we trusted to do that.
And I'm going to be honest, Ivy's hacking was like a biological thing, which went wrong very frequently. We should have had her hack just like, she was good at computers. We should have just had her hack normally at least one time instead of finger bang the like Fox News servers.
You were in space.
Obsidian,
that's how Ivy hacked equipment. She made tendrils, and basically, yes.
You went from fingering
Gross.
the computer. Obsidian, you get a text. Rosalita, holy fuck! Did you see what happened to Snowstorm?
Yeah. Period. I was there.
I'm watching the news right now that some of them are being taken away in hospital, like in the ambulance, and looks like they're also being arrested.
Good. Period.
Oh, period.
Left and red.
What'd you say?
Left and red. She's just she's not in the mood because there's like a bajillion things going through her mind, like, yes, they did it, but at what cost? And like, you know, trying to get an adult, almost getting a adult hero killed at the same time. We're stopping the bad guys, but also have former question mark bad guys on our side, and then not being communicated with about like the whole situation either. It's just really having her question everything. So
Okay.
I think it stays left and red for a while, and then she calls Rosalina, and like, calling with teens is not a thing usually.
And we'll get to the call here in a moment. I think probably Johnny and Jester have gotten back to the safe house.
I assume we teleported.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So you got Zaylin. Zaylin, are you? Yeah, you're sleeping in bed.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Johnny goes. Like, he is not gonna wake them up. He's just literally gonna like sit in the chair next to the bed, like, until they wake up.
And what are Marrow and Jester doing?
Do I have a way? Ibrahim, does Jester seem like keen to hang out? Because if Jester isn't like, doesn't seem to be giving off the like, let's stay and chat with each other vibe, I think I'm gonna go try and find Issa. Even though that might not
No,
be
I
the
think-
smart move.
I think that Jester's kind of a little bit. I don't think that he looks very chatty right now. I think he's just kind of taking a sec to think about what just happened.
That's fair. Then I'm gonna go. I don't think Issa has like a tracker or anything, right? I
Nope.
guess I'm just gonna go look in the places that I would like on along our like old routes or something. Well, like where I think they might be.
Okay. And you said you call? He just immediately
Yeah.
just sort of picks up. He goes, Zaylen came back looking kind of bad. Everyone else seems a little fucked up about what happened.
Yeah, I just left the hospital that has Nova in surgery right now.
Shit, surgery.
Yeah, it was rough. I'm just again, I know it sounds like the same shit over and over again, but once again I'm questioning like why. No, it sounds old and boring, but they brought someone on and didn't communicate with me about it, and I just
Aren't you the leader? That is some
supposedly
bullshit.
they they say that I'm their leader, like, but it's just it was scammers. They brought on Professor Fiction.
Sorry. Cameron's not all bad. Cameron's is an idiot. But he's not all bad. I've been hanging with him and Maeve.
I nearly broke his face the first time I fought him.
That's really understandable. like
I
a
just
lot of people
I
want to
just-
do that with gamers.
I just don't feel comfortable with him being allowed to have access to our team. Like the past doesn't fucking matter, you know? And then them calling him onto the team without like consulting me because they know I get mad. It's like what kind of friendship is this? Not even team, what kind of friendship is it, you know? Like if they can keep, trying to communicate with me about him and like, figure things out, like maybe I can come around to it, but just like saying, oh yeah, he's just working with us now. Like if I'm a part of the team, I want to be a part of it 100%. I don't want to be just given the stuff just because I'll be mad about it, you know? Like
They need to stop trying to beg for permission instead of talking to you. Or
Yeah.
begging for forgiveness instead of talking to you.
yeah.
That's some bullshit. And I mean, if you're the leader, if this is a team that's going to be a team, you got to be a team.
Yeah. So I'm just where the fuck am I? Just like looking around, just like, oh, in the park. Oh, that Columbus statue is getting rebuilt. That's sad. Okay.
Oh, after we went through all the trouble of destroying it that last time.
Right?
Yeah,
It's been-
you
it's
got
been
I think that was back towards city center, as I recall.
Yeah, that's been years ago or months ago. So like, yeah. I think she's like, yeah, you're right. I don't know, just him being who he is kind of just reminds me of our family and like I don't despite how much good sometimes they show that they have, like, when they donate to like charities and shit because of the money that we have to be in good graces, but they're really just using it for tax evasion.
Yeah,
It
but I
feels
mean,
like that. It feels like he's trying to like I don't want to trust him because I feel like he's going to use us.
yeah, I'll tell you something I've learned about gamers.
Yeah.
Gamers is about as subtle as a chainsaw. Like, I don't know. I mean, Gamers first thought he could be feared, then found out that wasn't going to work. And I think Gamers really just kind of wants he wants someone to rely on him, and he's a puppy dog. He's a big dumb puppy dog who has some abilities that can do weird things. But he's also really good at a bunch of stuff, and he doesn't know where to fit in, so he lashed out. I mean, who was it? Who was it he captured the first time?
The entire basketball team.
Yeah, the entire basketball team.
That's not,
and also everyone in the gym at that time.
That's not a villain thing, really. If you go after the basketball team, it's because you're pissed at the basketball team.
I mean, they gotta start somewhere.
They stay away from him now because, even though he's reformed,
yeah,
you don't have to like Hammers. I will say,
I don't.
If he's manipulating people, he's the best manipulator I've ever seen because he's way too clumsy and awkward, and he could barely speak around Maeve, and Maeve is dating him.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, we found weapons he designed in like some supervillain's lair, and we still never addressed that.
That should probably be talked about.
Yeah. Seems like we can do everything except for talking, honestly.
It might be a come to Jesus moment.
You're not wrong. All right, I'll be back eventually, but I'm just gonna clear my head before I head back.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime. If it's bad enough to call, I'm here.
Yeah. I'll hang up and just stare at the Columbus statue that started being it's like halfway built up again. It's just like torso and legs right now.
Do you want Marrow to stumble upon you?
Yeah, if she thinks of the area.
Let's roll them dice and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I find you.
There's also a not insignificant chance that there's pictures now of Marrow being like sad Keanu Reeves by the busted statue, because you've been sad on the phone and still in full costume.
That's true.
In public.
I guess I saw a tweet with you in it. And I just start like spidering over, and I'm like, "You want to fight?"
Not if I have to.
I mean, it might make you feel better to beat someone's ass.
We've been enough shit today. And so why would I have no reason to hit you or fight you.
I mean, you have some reason.
Not enough for a punch. I just don't feel like it. We've been through shit today. Today's not a fight day. We've had yeah. How'd you find me?
Someone took a picture of you sitting sadly on a bench and posted it to Twitter, and I recognized the construction from that statue of Christopher Columbus we destroyed 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Your Twitter's called X now?
Is it? Like I said, I don't use social media, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway.
What's up? Why are you out here?
I don't know. You're our leader. We need you.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Jester said we're allowed to leave the safe house now because Snowstorm's been taken care of.
That's good. I'll let Rosalina know and we'll head back to our apartment later.
Is there anything I can do? Like, I know Jester is. I think he sees something of himself in Gammers. And like Johnny called him at first because it was a necessity. And then
I don't my main issue isn't that we call Gammers. I mean, it is an issue, but it's not the main one. My main issue is that y'all didn't talk to me about it. And I understand y'all know I would be upset about it, but like I'm more upset that y'all didn't talk to me about it. Like, and as someone who's supposed to be the leader, as you said it, shouldn't I have a say in the decision as a group?
I mean, to be fair, we were kind of mid-fight, basically.
When you called him?
Basically, yeah. You teleported. We called him to get the info. We called him to get to the info of where to teleport.
So you waited till I left to do this.
You teleported away right away.
I was helping the team do a mission.
And if we had waited any longer, maybe Snowstorm and May just would have gotten away. They can teleport too. And we were down Nova and potentially down also you. We didn't know how long the hospital was going to
I'm
take.
sorry, I was making sure that Nova didn't die on us.
And that's your job, but also we wanted some backup. And frankly, I think we should have seen if the Downtown 5 was available or something. But Jester was already on the phone with Gammers, and Johnny was like, "Hey, Gammers used to be a villain. If you can get here, you get here." We didn't have Jester go teleport to Gammers and teleport him back here. Now that would have been a real breach of trust.
But still, go use Gammers again and again for this help. And like, all I ask is some communication about any of it. Yeah, I don't like the guy. I fucking hate the guy. Like, well, I don't hate it. That's a strong word. But I don't trust him.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan either.
Yeah.
It was only because it was involving Snowstorm, which, like, frankly, was like a bigger issue at the moment.
I just wish that we talked. And it feels like things get done and said without us talking, and it makes me question, where the fuck am I in this group? You know?
I know. I'll try to talk with Johnny and Jester about it, but I don't know. I think Jester's still kind of finding his place in the group.
Aren't we all?
That's true. I would like to comfort and support as best I can. I originally was trying to clear your angry, but because I was like, I'm gonna let Issa beat the shit out of me, and if Michael agrees, I'll let her break one of my arms like permanently.
I can break something important. I can break your emotions. I can break your spirit.
I can break your hopes
physical.
and dreams.
I can break
my spirit remains unbroken, but I would like to comfort and support as best I can with just like, look, we're all fucked up. God, there's a moth in here and it's driving me crazy. But I would like to unless does Issa want to be comforted and supported?
I mean, if any of it is comforting and support, let's see how the dice like roll out and see.
All right, come on. Oh no, that's a natural 12. I feel like this has to go this way because it's a natural 12, and I have what's comfort and support again? Hang on,
mundane.
It's mundane.
Mundane. Oh, my mundane is actually real shit right now, so that's an 11. But still, a natural 12 feels like.
Are you also insecure?
I thought angry was comfort and support.
Oh, angry.
Yeah, I'm not angry, okay. So I'm just gonna like reach over to Issa and just like plant one on her. That feels like a 12.
Yeah.
Or a natural 11 minus 1.
Over 10 plus. Let's see here. And I think there's like a small hesitation of it, and then eventually she just like, washes away and she like returns the kiss. Yeah. I'm going to clear a condition.
I think you also could roll to that might be a comfort and support for Marrow as well. Because I know when I've been down, a kiss has definitely been like, oh yeah, I feel better all of a sudden.
I know you have like a -3 to comfort. Or no, is it only a
-4 right now? So we'll see how this goes. Well, the thing is, she already gets something too because she did a 10 plus.
Oh,
yeah, but the thing is, you also want to make that comfort and support roll.
Well, let me first get rid of my shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. let me do that move. So comfort support. They may potential clear conditioner shift labels. On a 10 plus, you can also add team to the pool or clear condition yourself. So I don't know if you have any conditions also.
I have plenty. I'll take one. I'm gonna take clear insecure because that's the one that I hate. I don't like taking foolhardy action.
Yeah. Then you want to get rid of guilty because she's still angry, still insecure by position. Narratively speaking. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll. So add a -4. I get a 2 overall.
I think as I'm kissing Issa, I'm just reminded like Issa has 2 girlfriends.
Mm.
And I'm not one of the 2 girlfriends. So this would be number 3.
I think as you're kissing and like it goes for a second, it's gonna like eventually Issa's gonna like pull away and like hold, have her hands on your arms. Be like, thank you. That was nice. And
Sorry.
I had no, that was thank you. Uh, what happened to us?
I don't know. We just didn't really. God, the moth keeps landing on me. I hate it so much. We
Take
just
Insecure
didn't.
from the moth. Kidding.
Sorry, I'm not a big bug fan. We didn't text over the summer. And I didn't want to text first, and then you didn't text first, and then it just kind of, I didn't want to bring it up, and you never brought it up, and I guess that's what happened, right?
I mean, I guess, or I mean, you did state you did not want anything past what we're what we were doing. It was just kissing, I think. So like,
I mean, I just kind of wasn't sure. Like, I don't really know my own body that well. I don't tell the rest of the team this, but what's the name of the person on the Downtown Five, like Null or whatever their name is, the power erasing person?
yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah, maybe Nemesis.
Nemesis. I had to have Nemesis meet me at a Barnes and Noble bathroom because I'm not sure that this is my own face. It turns out it's not.
Oh,
Pretty close. I'm getting pretty close, kind of subconsciously, but like my cheekbones are different.
that will change things a bit.
I didn't know my own body. I had just figured out my relationship with my mom, and I'm still figuring out my powers. And I don't know. I didn't want to be the person to text first. And then you were seeing sexy green light arrow person.
By the way, between you, just us.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually Artemis.
Oh my fucking god! How did I not see that?
Right?
How did I? Not,
how do we not know?
Her name is Artemis. She's on the archery team.
No, Artemis is like her hero name. Yeah. But Nina.
Sorry, pretend you said Nina.
Nina's Artemis. Yeah.
How did I not see that?
I don't know. Whenever we're leaving her house from the party, she was up on the roof, and I found her, and she was in gear already.
Nice.
So, yeah, but don't tell the rest of the team yet. I don't feel comfortable sharing Nina's information with them.
But what about you and the basketball captain? How's that going?
I don't know. She's nice. I had a crush on her for the longest, and then like Nina.
See, that's how I kind of felt. And also, like, the secret identities stuff kind of added to it. You have to admit, right? Like, just a little.
I mean, it's nice to talk to someone who knows how you feel and what you go through.
No, I mean when we were flirting as like you didn't know who I was, that was kind of fun. And then when I knew, and for a while I didn't know who you were, and that was sexy. And then I did know who you were, and you didn't know who I was. That was like even sexier.
Yeah, because there's like a mysterious, like sort of like aura to you, But like,
and now you know I work at the Sugar Shack and have like tense but social relationships with popular people at school. Like,
it's true. And I think with that, like the hands that she had in your arms sort of like go to your hand, like hold your hands for a moment. It's like, I'm happy that I've gotten to know you, though.
I am too. And I'm glad you're our leader and not Johnny.
But, hey, Rosalind, I do care about you.
I care about you too. And it's fine if this is just this. You know that, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. But the kiss, thank you for the kiss. But again, and she just gives your hands a squeeze because she doesn't really have any words for anything else before she lets go.
think Marrow's weirdly chill about this, and she like bone spiders up, and it's just like, all right, when you're ready to come back to the safe house, let me, come back to the safe house. I'm gonna go check on everyone. Zaylen's doing okay, by the way.
Good. Nova's doing well in surgery too.
Knock on wood.
Jester,
And
where
then
you
I
at?
just kind of spider off.
Jester, where you at?
I think I'm still in the safe house.
Okay. I mean,
I think I've just been like checking with people and being like, hey, so situation's pretty good. People can start to go home if they want. But if you want to stay here a little bit longer, wait until the heat goes down, that's fine.
Which one? Your
Yeah,
mom?
I think.
Your mom finds you?
Yeah, sure.
Goes. I talked to my friends in the newsroom.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, Reflex is doing a press conference tomorrow. I heard a little bit about some arrests that you may be aware of.
Maybe run a couple names by me. They might jog some memories.
Snowstorm, Magus, Red Dwarf, most of the Omegas.
Yeah, that pretty much nails it.
You a part of that?
What can I say? I might have punched Snowstorm in the head, hit him with a chair a couple times, teleported somebody to the space station.
Wait. There's a few things I need you to go back for me.
Oh, okay. So it turns out that I don't know why I thought this, but I thought that blood chokes were a worse way to knock somebody out than like hitting them in the head. Apparently not.
Giving
Apparently
someone a
blood
concussion
choke is preferred.
Bludgeoning someone in the head until they. I mean, neither of them are good. But space.
Yeah,
station?
but I thought like long. Oh yeah, the ISS, the thing they've been talking about decommissioning for a couple.
Space station?
I did not think they would be able to get back from there quickly. Did not work out.
Do you just visit the space station sometimes? Is that what you do? I'm going to teleport into.
Would you prefer that I
space?
just like?
What if you miss in space? Your first thing is I'm just gonna teleport someone into space and hope I hit the space station. Do you know how fast the ISS goes around the Earth?
Considering I've been there, yeah. But I didn't miss because I never miss because I'm good at this, and that even rhymed.
It's a lot less impressive when you point out the fact that it rhymed. She
listen.
smiles.
We did good work out there today. Were there some things we could have done better? Yeah. Did Cygnus, is it Cygnus?
Yeah.
It's like a baby
star.
swan, right?
Like the star.
Or okay. Cygnus got away. Would have preferred that didn't happen. But,
Billy,
3 out of 4 of our targets, that's pretty good.
You have 3 of the Omegas, a pop star, and your very famous news asshole father. How many people are you trying to piss off in the last little bit?
That
someone you trying to impress?
That's pretty much everyone. I don't know. I'm just trying to do what I can, Like I've got all these powers. I've not been using them for shit for most of my life.
Yeah.
Why not try to
We've never
do
gone on a
something?
trip. Never taken me anywhere nice.
You've never asked, and also you get
I
sick.
should have to ask. I was your mother, and I have to ask. Okay, fine. I've got to ask for nice things.
Listen, no. If you want, do you want to go to Hawaii? Do you want to go to Hawaii?
I would love to go to Hawaii.
Now. Okay. We need to get a hotel when we're there, so we still need to pay stuff, but we can save flight.
We could have gone to Hawaii just on vacation for. You stepped out. It'd be like stepping out the door, and we're in a beach.
We could definitely do that. And in fact, if you want, what are you doing next week? Do you have Saturday off?
Probably. We're
okay.
Going to Hawaii.
Well, then we'll go to Hawaii. We'll spend a day in Hawaii. Maybe we just make it a day trip.
God, that's the true blessing of your power.
Yeah. And does Zaylin wake with Johnny next to them?
Yeah. Yeah. I wake up. I'm gonna turn and they look up at Johnny's right there. Hi.
Are you okay?
That was intense.
I think at this point, Johnny just like crawls onto the bed with them. Like
Immediately they turn like curl up in their arms. Could this be playing myself in easy relief?
The easy relief
No.
tends to be. I mean, there's definitely comfort support here, but easy relief is usually you do something self-destructive too.
Okay. I curl up into his arms.
so.
I exploded.
Yeah. Seems like you and I tend to do that a lot.
That's why we're good together.
Yeah. What do you remember?
I remember trying to help you. And snowstorm bursting out, and I don't know. After that, it's all kind of a blur. And then I remember being on the ground.
Well, Snowstorm and Magus are in Red Dwarf for all in custody. We won. We won.
Yay.
But yeah.
Is Issa okay?
Issa is missing in action at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be all right. I think Marrow went to look for them.
I don't like when she's angry. I don't like when they're angry.
Yeah, I don't either, but I think we kind of deserve it. I don't think before I do things.
No. But you mean well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We won. That doesn't usually happen.
And this one was actually pretty clean. There wasn't a lot of collateral damage. There, like the one safe house is fucked, but everything else is pretty good. Like there were no casualties. There was no collateral damage. I think we did pretty good this time.
That's good.
But I don't know. I think we were a little reckless.
Probably.
I was worried about you.
I just curling closer. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
You know I love you, right?
I know. I love you too. I look up at him and I give him a quick kiss. Come on, you gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. We're clear to leave the safe house now.
Are we going back to our place?
I think it's still wrecked, so we might be looking for a new place.
Cool.
Yeah. Apartment hunting with your boyfriend. That's gonna be a trip.
Especially when they see how many of your previous places have been destroyed. How often do you tell people that you live? This is where the elementals hang out.
And we think we're 2 for 2. Also, all of you roll comfort and support, please.
Yes. What is
You're so comforting and so supportive. I'm gonna die.
Hey.
God, my mundane is terrible. Oh, it's a 0. That's not too terrible.
What's comfort and support? Is it
Mundane?
Mundane.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's a 2. My mundane is nothing.
I got a 7.
There we go. Johnny's comforting.
Yep. So yeah, Johnny, with that 7, that means Zaylin, you'll be able to mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels.
I am gonna clear condition, I think. I really want Unleash Your Powers back might have that. So I'm gonna clear hopeless. Because I am hopeful now. Because we had a good day.
Had a good day.
And you're gonna go apartment hunting. Nothing's more
Yeah.
hopeful than that.
Well, the difference is Johnny's rich, so it's amazing what money can get you.
Oh yeah, no, that was a non-sarcastic. That there's nothing more hopeful than that because you have infinite money.
Definitely
Even-
helps.
The townhouse blew up. You can only go up from here.
Oh no, the townhouse blew up. We'll have to move into a McMansion.
Unless, actually, the only issue would be if you moved into like a co-op building, or they'd be like, your past apartments have been exploded how many times?
We're not going to
Denied.
tell them that.
They can find out. Co-op
Say
buildings are
it was a gas leak. Say it was a gas leak.
they're powerful, and Johnny's a famous superhero.
Oh, wait,
Maybe
was it gas leak with the fire hero?
It was bound to happen.
Yep.
I don't know. Do all of you get together the next day or something, or is it going to be a little bit before we get the whole team?
Yeah. But Michael, real quick, I asked in the chat, but does that tell someone my true feelings about them? Does that count?
Yes, I think it does.
Cool. New, go into clear condition, get new drives.
kind of a teammate zoned, if you will.
Teammate zoned.
I'm not angry anymore, but just insecure.
Okay, to be fair, that was my goal setting out, which I think is why Marrow is like pretty like hell yeah about this, because we achieved our goals.
Michael,
Yes.
if I failed my comfort support, do I mark potential?
Yep. You still do mark potential.
Yeah.
I still have my thing landed on the 12. I'm just I keep looking down at it, being like,
That's pretty incredible.
the dice tell a story. Just like when you were in bed with Johnny and he got a 7 and you got a 2, because it wasn't your job to be comforting and supporting right now, because you were in a bed full of less blood than you were this morning.
You have such a way with words.
Just found out what you're in the. I just like being in bed with someone, but I have less blood than I had this morning.
It happens all the time.
I swear to God, every time Nessa talks, it is hilarious. Every single time.
Yes.
Definitely like top 5 funniest people I know.
I'm going to die. Thank you.
All right. So do we have like the next morning, everybody at the safe house, or?
God, I hope it's Sunday or Saturday.
We'll say Sunday.
Yeah, packing up my stuff at the
Okay.
safe house. How long were we here? This was like days?
Oh, it was probably
Like
a couple weeks.
Like a week. Oh, couple weeks.
Like a week,
Something,
10
yeah.
days ish.
Time-ish.
Let's say a week and 2 days, or like 2 weeks and 1 day or something.
That's
Maybe-
gross. That's an odd number.
Fair enough.
Yeah, packing up my shit at the safe house. Like, I'm gonna miss you, safe house.
Johnny,
Sure, we're
Zaylin,
safe.
do you guys need to stay here longer because the last place got exploded?
Yeah, we'll be here for a few days, and then we're gonna apartment hunt in the process. And if need be, we'll stay at a hotel for a couple days. It's nothing.
Room service.
I think at this point, it's awkward silence.
No, that makes sense.
Hey, so how's everyone's packing going?
Kind
I
of
don't have
hard.
much stuff.
Cool.
Is your mom happy to be out of here?
Oh
Mom's
God,
happy to be
yes.
outta here.
Thank you. Whew. I thought that was just gonna be like how the whole day went. Yeah, no, we're excited to get back to our place. She couldn't carry all her work stuff, so she's been kind of working at half capacity and doing a lot of cloud stuff, which sucks. Apparently you do a lot of referencing. It's more referencing than writing in journalism. Who knew?
I didn't know
But,
that. That's good to know.
If you're good at it, apparently. But yeah, No, it's gonna be great. Gonna make tacos tonight.
I'm going back to school now.
Are we off detention or whatever? Suspension?
Suspension?
Yeah, you're gonna be able to come back.
Good timing on that suspension, by the way, guys.
Really convenient.
Eventually, Trish is gonna debrief us all, so get ready for that.
Yeah.
Think she'll tell us anything useful?
No.
Do you? She's like the queen of not telling people shit. No,
She's
not gonna
part-
tell-
She's part of the U.S. government.
I just feel like we should get some more kudos, or maybe like a bonus check for beating a bunch of villains or heroes who were actually villains.
Do we
You
get
know-
paid, like, at all for this?
No, we don't get paid. But if y'all want something, I'll take us all to an amusement park or something.
I don't like roller coasters.
Issa, are you
What?
there for all this?
And I think as Jeff says, it's like, well, actually, I love roller coasters. As she'll walk in with her bag over her shoulder, just sweats and a hoodie.
Issa!
Oh. Hey. Welcome back.
Head nod. Look, we did good yesterday overall. Did we get the shit kicked out of us? Yes. Did it not go exactly as planned? Par for the course, honestly. But we got them. And I'm proud of y'all for all that. I heard surgery went for Nova. I got a call saying that everything went fine and she's in recovery right now, so yeah. Salen, how are you doing?
Doing good. I am no longer sleepy, so that's good.
That is good. I think with that she's just gonna go like a sort of thing and like looks to Marrow and be like, should I bring like the like being like, should I bring it, like giving the eyes of like, should I bring it up right now or
And I'm looking at her like, bring up what?
I think at this point, Johnny's like, so are we going to talk about gamers or not?
God, yes. And like she'll fling her backpack on the ground.
Oh fuck.
Gamers
I
was
thought
at a
we'd get away
maid's
without
room.
this.
Yeah, no I'm kidding.
Mara's a female himbo. She automatically is just like, what are we doing?
No, she drops her bag. She's like, yeah, we need to. Look, I was pissed yesterday, and I think it was less of us using gamers and more of it wasn't communicated that y'all were leaning on him for the support. Yeah, I was busy helping with things, but at the same time, like, if y'all didn't make snap decisions without everyone involved, like, it really questions the ones who weren't there, their position on the team, despite y'all saying, like, yes, I'm talking about myself in the third person, shut up. Anyways, yeah, like, honestly, it just hurt that y'all kind of just asked him to do all this tech shit without even confiding in me, because y'all know I have issue with him, but like I am trying to get over my own issues with him, but it's just I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And we still had never talked about finding his weapons that he designed for a villain.
That's true.
I forgot about that.
This is the first time I'm hearing about this. What do you do?
Oh,
yeah, he designed high-tech weapons for a villain. I think it was for Turtle Guy.
No, it was
for
for
Centipede.
yeah, it was
Centipede.
for it was for Centipede. Remember, it was at the garage.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he designed personally. They were just weapons with his name on them. So, like, potentially he could have sold them to someone else. It's not like they have a serial number. So, like, someone else could have bought them.
There were
Centipede-
still weapons he designed that were in the hands of villains.
Yes, that's true.
I did not know that. That's huh.
On
So,
top of being our first villain that we ever fought, which like
yeah.
villain in air quotes, but also don't sell weapons.
So like
Okay.
I recognize y'all wanted the help because I will admit he was helpful in this process, but at the same time, I don't trust him. And y'all gotta understand why I don't trust him. And y'all are allowing him to like not only do all this hacking for us, but allowing him to like be at our meetings or whatever you had his in his ear or whatever. I don't know what happened there. Or him allowing him to look at confidential information that are from ex heroes. That's the power he doesn't deserve right now.
I will say noted, and I think if Johnny and Jester agree moving forward, we will not bring Gammers on without consulting you first. But I would also like to say in our defense, I think we're all kind of still in Jason Blake mode. Like, I think we all kind of forget that we're not currently actively fighting the US government, but working for them via Trish. Because, like, in my head, I was like, of course, Gammers needs to be here to hack their laptop and stuff because no one else is going to do it. I completely forgot Trish was going to show up and take that confidential information and that we didn't, like, need that for more trials or whatever.
No, I get that. And
We all know I don't think before I do things.
I know, but Johnny, just
I
fucking try. just once. Just rub two brain cells together just for a minute.
For the novelty.
Just sit on something and chew it. That's all he asks is for you to just not be impulsive.
I don't know. I don't know. I get excited and like I think we have to do things and I don't know. I got to work on it. But I know you don't like him. But
But
I kind of
recognize why I don't like him. That's what I need you to know. That's why I want you to understand. It's not that I just don't like him. I have reasons that potentially put us at risk and the city at risk is why I don't like him.
I understand that, but I think I've done worse than he has. All he did was like terrorize a basketball team. I literally sold 2 innocent people to Jason Blake to protect my partner.
You sell a gun to someone, that could hurt infinite people, Johnny.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is this? We sold people?
No,
Sorry, what the fuck?
Gammers made a gun and sold it.
No. What Johnny's talking about is that he sold out 2 people from space.
Sold out. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a key word there. You gotta enunciate these things.
Yeah, no, we have not done any of that.
I forgot you don't know that story. So yeah, context. The Intrepids, 2 people from the Rift were here. We rescued one from Jason Blake. And then Blake was like, we're going to take Zaylin. And I was like, well, what if I give you the Intrepids instead? And I did.
Once again, not consulting the team and deciding to choose on his own endeavor.
It was them
What
or
the fuck
Zaylin.
is happening here?
They were gay, if that changes your opinion.
What?
Like,
Does
what?
not change my opinion.
What?
No, more so
Wait,
if it,
who?
if it,
Who
if
was
it-
gay? Which one?
the 2 people we sold out were husbands, if that makes it worse for you. I am trying to dig
I
Johnny
was
deeper in his own
so
hole.
concerned that Marrow thought Jester was homophobic and was like, "Oh no, don't worry, they were gay. If that makes it better."
Oh, it's them.
No, I just want to make sure we're at the
was
bottom
so-
of Johnny's hole before we start going back up.
I was so afraid there.
So the new character I'm playing is homophobic, guys. Xcard it now.
Oh my god.
Hey guys,
But
this is my new
I-
character concept.
A
I do-
homophobic lesbian.
I do understand, and I think we do need to talk to Gammers about those weapons that Centipede had. But he was useful.
No, and I get that. I understand that. But once again, y'all doing these things without consulting me and then calling me the leader of the team is fucking contradictory. Because how can I be a part of the leader of the team if I'm not a part of the team? And the team makes decisions together.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. That's unnecessary. You don't need to be excited about it.
I was just agreeing with you.
Okay. All right,
Like
well,
allowing you to have your space to talk.
Obsidian, I am sorry that I involved Gammers so closely without your permission. I understand this is kind of your outfit. These are your people. I'm new here. You know, we've been doing this a little while, but I don't think we ever really talked about how this leadership thing was going to go. You know, I don't really know Gammers from Jack. I don't really like Gammers. Gammers is not that bad a dude. He's fucking cringy and slimy and fucking cowardly, but
He's not that bad a dude. Just all these bad things about him.
just cringy, slimy, snivelly, just real piece of shit. But when you get down to it, no, I mean, like when I saw him just kind of hanging out with Maeve, just being a fucking nerd, just like I don't know, he's just a weird dude. That he's not doesn't make him a bad dude. He's just weird. And this weapons thing, we'll need to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was selling weapons. I don't know why he was building weapons. But from everything I've seen so far, he's just a weird guy, and I don't think that's worth crucifying him over.
Or is it? I just like crucifying people.
Hey, by the way, they weren't having. When you do it, do you do it with your bones?
Never done it, but if I did, yes.
Okay, we don't need to go
Oh,
change it. What we're gonna say?
well.
Wait, no, we're not getting there. It's not
I
getting
guess
there
what
now.
I wanted to say about Gammers is just like, he is really helpful. And he was really excited just to be there. And, we don't have a whole lot of people in our corner, or at least it didn't feel like it. We had a lot of people who had ulterior motives. Gammers is one person I don't believe is capable of having an ulterior motive.
That's because you didn't fight him.
He is so straightforward.
I doubt that.
The direction he's going is terrible, but he is straightforward in that direction.
I don't really know why Maeve is like with him. I don't get that. I'm so confused about what the appeal is.
Honestly, I think she just wants it for the attention.
Oh, I was thinking he had a huge hog.
We're not getting there. We're not going there.
He might.
Not again.
We're not going there.
Might legitimately. I'm not saying I didn't see him naked when I was over there, but I did see him in like a bathrobe and shorts. And I'm just saying either he has a fucking huge wallet or that thing is going all the way around to the hip.
Billy. I do not want to think about that. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Nope. Shush. Shush. Nope. Nope. No.
I got off topic. I got distracted.
Nessa is laughing, but Marrow is just sitting there like,
that's your cousin. That's your aunt, man.
Don't make me think about that. I don't like thinking about my aunt being younger than me. You don't need to make. Here, why'd you bring her into it?
You're probably into it.
I didn't bring her into it. I was talking about Gammers.
You said
Maeve. You did mention Maeve earlier, but I will admit, yes, Jester was talking about Gammers exclusively. So let's move forward.
Like I said, I don't trust him. I recognize that y'all see the good in him. But
I don't.
Okay, I recognize that some of y'all see the good in him. But I don't. And if we're going to need to use his expertise, we need to clarify who he is right now, what he stands for, why he has weapons still out in the markets, if they're still like out in the markets, and figure out what his main objective is. Because I don't. If we're gonna consult with him, consult, not part of the team. If we were going to even think of consulting him, I need to have a full background check on him.
It's
Okay.
fair. Also, worst case scenario, he can't be the only person in our high school who can hack. I'm sure Michael can do a German accent or something.
Hello, I'm Stefan. You're looking for hacker?
See, this guy would be fun to make Michael do that voice too. And Maeve can have 2 boyfriends.
Maeve
Why
can
you
ha-
can
what?
Maeve the guys?
Why are we?
Why?
Yeah, why are
Why?
She likes
Maeve?
hack.
Hey, Maeve doesn't have to date a hacker. I don't think the hacker is what's.
I'm assigning her this now. She likes hackers.
Maeve likes hackers
Hacker
because
dating.
they're also into Kraftwerk.
God, no. Not Kraftwerk. No.
Tell me, no, man. Everybody heard that song that's been going around on TikTok, but I genuinely love the weird thing.
All right. Well,
Cool.
I think that covers it. So
Good time to sort of end,
Yes.
to close it out. First, leave it here with the stuff people have said.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, I'm going to take a moment to look over and say, do you think you grew more into your own image of yourself, grew closer, or away from the team?
I granted I am teammate zone, but I do feel like that was like a very good like coming together, moving apart thing for me and Issa, kind of closure on our relationship from last season.
yeah, that
So
was needed.
it was needed. So I'm gonna say growing closer.
Yay.
Yeah,
And do I have influence on you?
probably. Let me check.
I don't.
Oh,
Well, it
you
looks like
you don't. There we go.
I will have influence now.
That should be good for our team.
Yeah, I too will be closer with Miro. So,
Yay!
do you have influence on me?
I don't as well.
Then take it back.
Yay!
Oh wow.
I always forget that we can use influence for bad and like use it to like. I mean, granted, I guess it's probably meant to like use on like adults or something, but you can give someone like a -2
Oh, yeah.
if you take advantage of their influence.
As you should. We should use that more.
Yeah.
Start fucking with you. Just be like, think about gammers. Make
No.
Issa fail a roll.
No.
God.
What are you doing? Gammers is your brother-in-law.
We've talked about this. No. I said that I would become president and outlaw Thanksgiving and Christmas.
All right. For everybody else, what have you done?
I think I grew closer to the team. And let me see. I already have influence over Mero, but I felt that same as Mero was. I gave Johnny influence last week, and I think I liked that moment with Mero a lot, and having her help me. So yeah, and I'm gonna mark potential, and then you can play with my labels.
I would like you to shift your danger down 1 and your savior up 1. We did a good job today. We saved people.
Yes. Cool. And that's it. So I get to choose something. I think I'm taking an adult move.
Ooh.
And for Johnny and Jester?
Hmm.
I think I grew closer to the team. I think we had a little bit of a good talk there. Didn't know all those things about. Neither Jester nor Ibrahim knew all those things about gammers. Thought this was just a weird gamer dude who we didn't like because
Oh,
he was like gross and stinky.
there's history.
I thought you just really hated him and like you were just assigning him incel.
That too.
No. I mean that too, but you know.
To be
Fair.
fair, it was just a couple of guns sold to some guys in a garage. Like,
What's a couple of guns among friends? You know?
exactly.
I'm a proud Texan. Anyways, I think I grew closer to the team. I think that Issa is actually the person I actually like feel like I connected with there
Oh,
because I was
okay.
able to apologize and you didn't jump down my throat, and I was really expecting there to be more conflict there from Issa. So I was like, I think Jester was like really pleasantly surprised that it went well.
Oh, yeah.
You're Jester's leader now too.
Did
I
I?
be-
It
I
says
become
I already
friends
have
with-
MLW. Is that right?
I don't remember you having that.
All right. Well, I'll just take it then. I'll just leave it and just say I just took it. So.
Johnny, do yours?
I haven't done it yet. I'm thinking. I think I grew closer to the team just because of everything that happened. I think it's Zaylin again because, yeah, I mean, he didn't really connect with anybody else, so. But yeah, I think that's it. So what happens there?
1 second,
Give-
I'll go back. I'll go to your labels to see what I moved.
Give influence to that
John.
character, clear condition, or mark potential. I guess I will mark potential because I don't have a lot of conditions.
I am going to move your superior up 1 and your freak down 1.
Okay.
All right. Want to let people know where we can find all of you?
Do you mind if I support a website that I'm a big fan of?
Sure.
www.badinternetbills.com. Nessa. Bye.
Okay.
I am Sarah. I am Powerful Week One on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim. You can find me everywhere on the internet at cosmic underscore Ebe or without the underscore. To sort of build on Nessa's pitch for bad internet bills, can I get on a soapbox for 2 seconds?
Mhm.
Cool. Congress is pushing a bunch of shit that's bad, and it's bad for privacy and net neutrality and all that good stuff. So go to badinternetbills.com and say fuck you to Congress.
No COSA. No earn it.
None of those. That's me.
Hi, I'm Mo. You can find me all over the internet at Sagarina Bezos. Yeah. All that. Steve.
All right, I think that's Steve.
Did Zaylin go?
I went. Yeah.
Oh, I missed it somehow. Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the Dragon X on TikTok, and all I have to say is aliens.
All right, I'm Michael, Improv
Aliens.
GM, Twitter, TikTok, other places now that there's so many other places. We will catch you all later.
Bye.